I know Theory Y recently made a video on overheal and stuff, and I watched it. It was actually pretty good. And he's starting to get into competitive TF2, into competitive sixes. But I think there's just certain like unwritten things that people don't really know. Like for example, like if you're in a team fight, do not. I know that for anyone who's like listening, you're gonna be like, what? And I'm just gonna say, do not. If you're in a team fight, don't heal your heavy like with the minigun.
Nope.
Just arrow
Bad idea.
him. Just arrow
Yep.
heal if you if
Highlander heavy does not. You typically do not want to heal the Highlander heavy with your Medi Beam. You want to arrow him because
he's
easy target to hit. Burst heals are really good, and then you can. It's more important realistically to put the heals. I'm assuming you're talking about Highlander or Prolander because you've mentioned the heavy.
Yeah.
But it's more important to put your heals on your Scout and your Demo or your Demo and your Pyro because they have better mobility and they're harder to hit with arrows.
Yeah.
And you also.
And it goes for pubs as well. Though, where it's just like, say you're getting like, because if you say you're queuing with some friends or whatever, or anything really, you're just playing casually and you know there's no comms, where you get like a heavy with you, and then maybe you're with a soldier, or I mean, realistically, any other class that isn't like. So what in the it's like okay, except for maybe a spy or sniper, but like if you're in like a fight, like the three of you. You just heal whoever is not the heavy, and then arrow the head with your medigun because you auto reload, right? So you don't need to keep your crossbow out, and which is another thing that I think medics. I think once you've played medic for a bit, you kind of understand to never like you keep the crossbow out and then like insta shoot it, and then you immediately swap back to your medigun, and then and then you keep healing, and then you kind of feel like the reload time, and then you go back and you insta shoot it, and then blah blah blah. And those shooting, you just heal your heavy that way, and then heal your other target. So that way, because yes, if you beam just the heavy, he'll probably live, but you can out heal your medigun with the crossbow. And so just keeping your heavy topped off, yeah, he doesn't have overheal. Or if he has overheal, your crossbows aren't going to do anything. So he needs to actually get hurt first. But as you get more experience, you kind of figure that out. Which
it's more useful to overheal your light class players, like a scout, or if you're with a demo or a soldier or a pyro or whatever. It's better to overheal them than the heavy, because if the heavy takes 150 damage, okay, you can just arrow him twice and he's full HP again. But if the pyro or the demo or soldier or whatever takes 150 damage and they're not overhealed because you overhealed your heavy instead, they're gonna die to a lot. They're gonna die a lot quicker than the heavy would.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
The heavy can always back up and you need a sandwich if you need to leave.
Yeah, and so
realistically, you don't want to put. And this is like a huge mistake that so many pub medics make, and I'm really glad you brought it up, because I know in Meet the Heavy, you're Ubering the heavy, you're healing the heavy a lot, but that's actually heavy's one of the worst heal targets in most cases, honestly, because heavy is able to win fights himself without an overheal. Like if you're just with the heavy, then yeah, heal him, and especially if you can crit heal heavy to a 450.
Oh, it's fat, yeah,
that's huge. But like you said, Kui, it needs to be in a team fight. If you're air tanking in a heavy in a team fight, you're going to be doing much better than if you were only using your beam. And by the way, if you're not using Crusader's crossbow and you're not a free to play, switch to Crusader's crossbow if you care about helping your team the most.
Yeah. And I